Hello and welcome to today's live on what is the Flagship Partners Transport Manager briefing. So at the beginning of 2023, first of all, thank you for joining me on today's call. The purpose for today's meeting is to just really to explore what the Transport Manager briefing is and as to why it's so vital. So it's I am just making a bit of an edit here to the call. So so the reason for the Transport Manager briefing is back at the beginning of 2023, we decided that we were going to start inviting transport managers and fleet professionals into the Flagship Partners business, and they were going to be able to come and join us in the evening on a quarterly basis to get some professional development and support and some interesting and useful information to help them in their profession as they go about their business. And we've run two so far. So we did a quarter one and a quarter two briefing. So far, we've had some amazing guest speakers, including Mike Vickers. We've also had Steve Cope, who is a enforcement officer for the DVSA who focuses on MOTs. He came along to the previous briefing and he talked about MOT failures and MOT statistics and those kinds of things and why MOT is so important. Mike has shared some interesting education sessions around roller brake testing, and certainly I've done some sessions myself, particularly around we've done talk about the DVSA earned recognition standard, etc. So when is the next Transport Manager briefing? Well, it's just a week and a day away. So it's next Thursday evening. And if you look in the comments, I have already dropped the link in. And if you haven't got the link, drop a comment. I'll reply to that. And you can have the link to be able to sign up for next week's event held in Peterborough. It starts, so what to expect? It starts at 6 in the evening, and there'll be some networking and some coffee. The event has been sponsored by WPA, which we're really grateful for. So you'll be able to find out more about them. And then additionally, we'll have some networking and some coffee and those kinds of things until 6:30. And then at 6:30, I'm going to open the event, and I've got an opening piece about current things that are going on, as well as a legal update to provide, which has been provided by our legal partners, Waitmans. They've prepared that for us, and that is going to give some insight into recent goings on at public inquiries, things that the Office of the Traffic Commissioner are looking at, as well as I'm going to touch on things like direct vision standard and the things that have just come in recently that we need to be concerned about. We've then got two expert speakers for people who come along and listen. Remember, this is a totally free event, so you're able to register and just come along and listen in. So our first expert is Darren Newman, who is a sustainability expert. He's an ex-colleague of mine from back in the day when I used to work at Volvo. He's absolutely fantastic, and he's going to be talking about carbon literacy for transport operators and helping you understand about how to develop a decarbonisation plan, carbon reporting, who's impacted, how and what is measured from that point of view, as well as legislation and upcoming carbon targets and carbon dioxide targets, and what steps are necessary to help manage and reduce emissions. So it's going to be a really interesting piece, and he's going to talk as well about technologies, cost, practicality, capability of different and alternative fueled vehicles. So it's going to be a really, really interesting piece from Darren. I'm really pleased about that. It's a delight that he's able to join us and be able to share his knowledge and insights with you. We're then going to have a bit of a break. Around 7:30, we'll have a break for some refreshments and networking. We've already got 25 people signed up, so we've only got a couple more spaces left for people to get signed up. So, like I say, please do. And then in the second session, our second expert speaker is compliance expert James Adcroft. He is a national compliance manager for an own account operator. He has had a lot of involvement with various schemes, as well as the DVSA earned recognition, and lots of experience. And he's going to be doing a session around compliance on cruise control, building a positive culture. So that's going to be really interesting because James is used to managing huge teams, lots of different transport teams across a national area, and he's going to share some insights which are going to be absolutely fantastic from his professional career as well. So really, really looking forward to this transport managers briefing. Like I say, it's held in Peterborough. The postcode is PE1 5XL, and it's in the Fengate area of Peterborough. And then about 8:30, the final thing is we're just going to close, and we'll be open for a little bit of networking at the end if people want to come and have a chat and what have you. If you want to see more of Flagship Partners, then you're able to come and visit, and it will be held at our premises. You can see our training facilities and have a good nose around. So I really hope that that's a interesting opportunity for people. I hope that they'll come and I hope you'll come and join us. Like I say, we've only got a few spaces left, so it's very much first come, first serve. We've signed up 25 so far. We'll leave it up to 30, and then we're going to cap it. So there is really only the last couple of spaces for people to come and join us. So yeah, I hope you found that interested, and this is going to be a useful talk for anyone who's in the industry, whether you're from a maintenance background, whether you're a transport manager, fleet manager, whether you operate with small type fleet operators through to big fleet operators. There's going to be something in it and some value for you to come and join as well. And like I say, it's absolutely free. So we kindly, the WPA are sponsoring the coffee and the refreshments. So we're just going to put it on, and hopefully you'll come and really enjoy it. The next one's not until December time, so yeah, come along and we'll see you there. I hope that's been useful. If you've got any questions, please do drop me an email on hello@flagshippartners.co.uk.